Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my vlog. You know who I am if you've watched the channel before. Today, I come to you to talk to you about the fate of my C8 Corvette and the future of it. Do we keep it on the channel? Obviously, there's a lot of different things we could do to the car, but I find it doesn't get the views of other cars. This all said, we've done some cool mods to it. If you are on the channel, you've probably seen it. I just don't know where to go with it. This said, I've been developing something pretty cool with my buddy Kevin, and I'm gonna share it with you guys. We're not done it yet, but I'm pretty excited about it. Thought you guys would enjoy it. And as Damon Fryer so eloquently pointed out on his most recent video, yes, I am the douchebag with a Corvette and a Lamborghini symbol on my wall. Because I plan on getting more Lamborghinis. It's just not in the cards right now. So this said, let's check out what I've been working on. So the plan, and it's not completely under the cards yet, but as of now, it's sort of under the cards. The plan was to do a twin turbo system and mount the turbos up here. And I was concerned about heat. Now, although the C8 has these vents here, I know it allows heat out. I'm not an engineer. I'm not sure what it does to get air in it. Obviously, it's got the vents under here. I'm not sure how it gets it out. So what I decided to design with my friend Kevin was a roof scoop, functional roof scoop. So this is the first 3D printed one we did. And the plan was to remove the rear view camera, punch like a 3-inch hole in there. And then you would have a roof scoop. You'd allow positive air in, negative air out. And it was pretty cool. Although on the wide angle, it doesn't look as cool. But it just wasn't aggressive enough. So we went to version 2. So what we did was we angled this back, made it taller. You can open the hatch quite a ways with it still. And this should allow a fair amount of air in, you know, comparison to my finger, right? Should allow a fair amount of air in. And it looks pretty cool, but subtle at the same time. So that's that. The next step is we're gonna print it again for a third time. And we're going to print it a little bit different in terms of the way it's printed. Wrap it, put it on the car and see how it holds. I won't punch a hole in the car quite yet and see how it holds up. There's a guy here in town who actually fixed my carbon fiber lip on my car. You can check him out right here. Who does all kinds of cool carbon fiber stuff. He's building a super cool carbon fiber Civic. You can check out an image of it right there. And I'm gonna get him to build one. Kevin and I have already actually made molds, 3D printed molds, and given them to him. But this is moving along quicker than anybody anticipated. And that said, you wouldn't know it, but this C8 Corvette is actually for sale. It is listed on the August Luxury Motor Cars website right now. And we'll see what comes of that. So anyway, I wanted to share this with you guys, see what you think. Let's go from there. So what is the fate of the C8 Corvette as I do this video for my Silverado? In all fairness, it has a mount to hold this GoPro, and I'm going to the school to get my kids right now. So, what is the fate of the C8 Corvette? Well, here's the thing. For the value of the car, we could do a lot of other things on the channel. If you look back, we had the LS twin turbo nitrous RX-8, which is a pretty cool car. We built the all-wheel drive Honda CRX. We did a K20 swap on it. Should have probably done a K24. We did a K20 swap on it and turboed it. Made 516 to the wheel. It now belongs to one of my employees, Serge. There's a lot of other things we could do. That said, bottom line, it seems like the Lamborghinis get all the views, and I don't know why. Because like, to me, the Corvette, it's a cooler car. There's more done to it than the Lamborghinis, but the Lamborghinis seem to pull the views. Now, I'm gonna be straight with you. This winter, there's probably gonna be some Hummer content, because here's the thing. I still own the Hummer, and I can't seem to get rid of it. Although, I'm asking a lot for it. That's kind of market value on them. So I want you guys to give me some input on what you wanna see. I would love to do a collab with Osta Cruiser. I'm not sure if any of you guys know who he is, but he's got a very big channel, does some super cool content with off-roading stuff. He's got a couple Sherps, does a lot of cool quad stuff. I don't own a quad anymore, but I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Hummer and a Sherp would be pretty rad. So there's an option. Another option would be we get some tracks for the Hummer and we really stir shit up. Now, I have contemplated putting the Hummer on tracks for some time. The problem is cost. Now, let's be honest, I'm not rich. I'm nowhere near rich. And this channel doesn't generate enough money to justify tracks on a Hummer. But it would be cool. So I've considered it. What other options are there? Well, we could build something, like I had made a poll the other day talking to you guys about building stuff, but it just seems like everybody's got such a love for these Lamborghinis. And you know what? We can do that again. If I could sell this Hummer, I'd love to get another Lambo and drive it in the winter. Here's another option. We sell the C8 Corvette and get a cheaper Lamborghini, like say a Gallardo, like a 564, and get one of those. Get maybe a Lamborghini Huracan 582, although not ideal for the winter. So I want to hear from you guys. Drop me a comment. I'm curious what you guys think. You're watching out the window and you're like, you're definitely not going to your kids' school. No, because I remember my wallet's still at work, so I got to run to work and get my wallet and then go to the school. So that said, let's see what we can come up with. As for the fate and the continuation of the C8 Corvette, at this time I feel it's best to sell it, although I'm really intrigued to see how this roof scoop on the Corvette turns out. What do you guys think of the roof scoop? Drop me a comment there too. Drop me all kinds of comments. What's your favorite color? What's your dog's name? Cat's name? You have an iguana? I'm curious. So anyway, see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. So here you guys can see this is the printing of the first blue roof scoop version 1 that we did. You can see how we printed it sideways. It's kind of hard to make out what's going on, but the vertical thing is just a brace and the bottom's just a brace. Here you can see Kevin did all the CAD work and designed it from my concept and came up with an idea. You guys let me know if you think it should be bigger. My buddy Graham thinks it should be bigger. I'm concerned about the wind getting hold of it and tearing it apart.